The opinions and recommendations expressed by Dan are his own and do not necessarily represent the opinions of this station or any of the show's sponsors.
Welcome back, American Family Radio, Financial Issues. I'm Dan Celia. Listen, I just want to remind all of you, come on now, call the Operation Christmas Child number. If you're just tuning in, folks, today, Cyber Monday, our goal is to build 500 shoeboxes. Now, I'd like to get all 500 built in the next hour and 15 minutes. I know I have an enormous, I tell you, the listening response, the listening audience of Financial Issues is incredibly responsive. And I want you to show once again how responsive you are. And I'm asking you, it's $30. Every nickel of that $30 is going to the processing center to pack up shoeboxes. And there are thousands going there in all the processing centers for Samaritan's Purse. As a matter of fact, my wife is at the processing center in Charlotte, North Carolina this week. And she will be doing this very thing. And we want you to participate. If you didn't have time to pack a shoebox this year, then you still can. All around the world, folks, all around the world, 130 countries, there are children who are victims of war, disease, poverty, disaster. And we want you to share with them. They need the love and the hope that you and I know comes from Jesus Christ. Would you do that this Christmas and give them the greatest gift of all, the gospel message of Christ, giving them obviously a special gifts that they've never received ever to show the love of Christ. And we want you to participate in doing that. It's $30, 100% goes to pack these shoeboxes. It's a one-day event here. We want you to participate with AFR. We want to pack 500 boxes. I know we'll do more than that, but we want to at least get 500 boxes. I would like to get that just in this program. Would you call? Because if you call, it gets expedited. It just helps so much more if you can call. I know it's Cyber Monday and we should be doing the internet thing, and I'll tell you how to do that. But call 877-616-2396. 877-616-2396 to participate in Operation Christmas Child with AFR and Samaritan's Purse. We hope you'll do that. Please call. It's a gift of $30, and they will pack up a shoebox in your name to one of these for one of these children. So I hope you'll do it. We sure would appreciate it. And call. You can go to afr.net and click on a special link to do it on the internet. You can do that, afr.net, and click on the special link that is there for packing this box. Or we'd rather you call 877-616-2396. So I hope you'll participate. Let's get back to the phones. By the way, all the major indices in negative territory. The Dow's down 48. The indices were negative on Friday. Looks like they're continuing that slide as we're seeing some negativity here. In the Dow's down 47, the S&P down 2, and the Nasdaq's down 3. So that's where we are in the markets right now. Let me go to Robert. Robert's calling us from Texas. Hey, Robert.
Hey, good morning, Dan.
Good morning.
Appreciate your show. You've been a blessing in my life. Just got a quick question. So I'm getting VA money from the VA, and I'm getting approximately about $950, and I'll be getting that like as compensation, and every month. I want to invest it like if I never had it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because I make about $90,000 a year, and I don't need that money, you know, and I just want to invest it completely into what I would like to do is spend it into some money. I was looking at like 20 acres here in South Texas that I would want to invest in. I was wondering what your take was on that.
What kind of property is it, Robert? Is it agricultural property? Is it something that you can lease out to a farmer, or something that you're going to use yourself?
Yeah, it's like hunting land. It's hunting land, and I could make money off of it by leasing it out during the hunting seasons for like whitetail, turkey, hog, stuff like that. But I kind of just wanted to sit there, instead of putting it into stocks or whatever, just kind of letting it sit there. It's also there's also like mineral rights that go with it. Like one of the properties I was looking at was like 50% mineral rights, and the land that we're in is pretty booming right now in oil. Which I'm not trying to buy it because of the oil. I'm just trying to put my money somewhere. I like to hunt too, so it'd kind of be a plus. I'd be able to use it for that, stuff like that.
So Robert, what percentage of that $950 would it take for you to get that land? Do you think?
I mean, I just started just doing the research now because I just received the money now. I'm just starting to receive it, and but I've talked to my father-in-law. He has some acres in West Texas, and I'm looking for land that's about 140,000, and he bought some land that was about 80,000. He's paying, I believe, like $350 or something like that a month.
Right.
So,
yeah, you know what, Robert? I'm okay with it. I would like. Here's what I would like. I would like you to have about $170, give or take, a month that you can put in a Roth IRA account and forget about. So somewhere between 150 and 170 out of that you can put in open up a Roth IRA, maybe at Timothy Plan. Pick their, how old are you, Robert?
I'm 26, and I have a Roth IRA with my bank.
Oh, good.
But it's through Cornerstone, and I don't really know a lot about it, but I got it a few years back.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably then, if you've got a Roth IRA account, then I would want you to, you have an opportunity to contribute every month to max that out. Now I don't know anything, I don't know anything about the mutual fund you're in or what you're doing. I would rather see you, transfer that or roll it over to biblically responsible mutual fund. But that's, I want you to put some of the money to max out your Roth IRA, to get at least $5,500 a year into a Roth IRA account. Then aside from that, you should have plenty to go ahead and purchase this land. I would try to purchase the land on a 15-year basis so that in 15 years it can be paid for. And I think then you'll be able to shift some more of that money over into another investment. So I think that's a fine plan. If you want to do that, I would be okay with it.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Dan.
All right, Robert. Hey, listen, brother, I thank you for your service. I sure appreciate it. And you be blessed, and thank you for your call. I sure appreciate it. Let's see who we have on deck here. Let me go to Mark. Mark calling us from Virginia. Hey, Mark.
Good morning, Dan. How are you today?
I'm good.
Good. I am just calling with us coming up on the end of the year and wondering the rules that govern the charitable gift annuities, if they have to be purchased by the end of the calendar year or just before you file your taxes for this year.
Yeah, great question, Mark. It's a calendar year. It's based on a calendar year because it's considered, because what you get for that for your taxes is a charitable contribution. So it is considered just like you're giving a church. You can only count what you give up through, December 31st. So it's the same rules apply. So you need to do it by the end of the year. Frankly, I would urge everybody that's considering it. I hope everybody out there is considering it in some way, shape, or form because it's the right thing to do. But I would ask. I would say I don't know. I don't want to raise an alarm button here and get everybody shook up. But I still say I maintain the position that the charitable gift annuity and the charitable trust is one of the great tax loopholes that we have in this country that the average person can take advantage of. And I'll be shocked if they stay in existence a whole lot longer, because we've got a number of Republicans that would probably give on the issue and let them go away. And there are a whole bunch of Democrats that would like to see that loophole go away. So I would say that, I'm not saying it's going away next year, but I would say if you're able to do it this year, I wouldn't take the chance on waiting till the end of the year, because who knows what next year is going to bring. All right. I don't know if that helps you there, Mark.
Yep. Thanks a lot. I do appreciate the information.
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate the call, brother. And thank you for considering that. And folks, it's so important that we take a look at that because we've got to start thinking about permanent income. We've got to start setting aside portions, not all of it, not even 50% of it in all likelihood, but a portion to create some permanent income that's never going to go away. And I say this all the time, and I'll say it again. I can guarantee you something. When you're 80 years old, 85, 75, somewhere in that area, there's going to be a day when the only thing you're going to care about is how much money you have coming in. I know that for a fact because I've sat across the kitchen table and conference room tables from thousands of people and that have set these up, that I've urged to set up, that have thanked me. Because they get to that point where they don't care about their investments. They don't even want to look at it. They don't even know what they have. They can't keep track of it. They don't want to keep track of it. And they don't want to be worried about the volatility of the economy and the market. And what they want to know is, how much do I have? Can I live? I'm still healthy. Here I am, 75. I'm still healthy. I'm going to outlive my money, so on and so forth. They want to know how much income they have coming up and coming in every month. And we're all going to be in that same situation. So it's a great thing to be thinking about. 866-300-9298. 866-300-9298. Let me go to Joyce. Joyce calling us from Mississippi. Hey, Joyce.
Yeah, this is Joyce from 68. I have a retired stock fund, and I don't know where to move it or what. It's VXS stock fund.
And it's an actual individual stock that you have.
Yes, it is.
And that's banked.
It's been up here lately, but it's going down a little now. So I didn't know what to do with it really. Somebody said let's put it in a savings, but I don't know how to do that. I mean, just tell me which direction to go.
Let me ask you a question. Is this all you have as far as your retirement goes? Is it all in this stock?
No, it's not.
Okay. So this is is this part of an IRA?
I think so.
Okay. Well, here's the thing, Joyce, that I would say to you. I think I would need to ask you a few more questions off the top of my head. I would say if you have do you have over $25,000, $30,000 in it? Do you know?
Last time I saw it was $72,000. Of course, It's been going down a little bit since then.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. It's had a very good year this year.
Yes, it has.
And it's not paying any dividend to speak of. I mean, it pays a little bit, but not even 1%. And I would like to see you at least. And again, do you have other IRA money that's diversified, or do you have retirement money coming in every month other than Social Security?
No, I haven't had nothing coming in, only my Social Security and a little retirement coming in.
Well, I mean, one of the things, Joyce, that you might want to consider, and if it's in an IRA, I would consider selling half of it. And maybe think about moving it over into a charitable gift annuity, might be ideal. If it's not in an IRA, I don't want you to sell it because you're going to pay a significant capital gain on it. But what you may want to consider is transferring half of it over to a charitable gift annuity. So that way you avoid paying that lump sum capital gains tax on it. Now, here's what I'm going to ask you to do, Joyce, because it's a little bit complicated. I want you to call the foundation, if you would, and tell them I told you to call, and I want to, somebody there will talk to you about this situation and help walk you through it. Okay? So listen for the phone number here to call the foundation, but I'll give it to you. It's 326 4543, extension 345. But there'll be a spot coming up, I hope, that you'll be able to listen to it and hear. But call the foundation, Joyce. Tell them I told you to call, and if they need to put you in touch with me, they'll do that, and we'll talk further. Thanks, Joyce. I hope that's a help to you. Make sure you call, because you need to do something with it. Financial Issues, 866-300-9298.